jollof rice, your fufu, and your gari are all making you fat. If you're trying to lose weight as an African woman, you need to stop eating those foods. As a certified personal trainer who works with mainly women of color, I have heard some of the dumbest dieting advice when it comes to African women and Indian women and Asian women trying to lose weight. A lot of the advice out there actually ends up demonizing our cultural foods. But when you look at our populations back home, they're often not struggling with weight as much as we are. So is it really the cultural foods that are the problem? Or is it that when we moved to North America, Europe, or Australia, that we ended up having higher levels of stress? We ended up having lives that are based off of convenience. And as a result, we ended up eating more than we normally would when we were back home. The cultural foods have never been the problem. And if you are a woman of color who's been trying to lose weight and every single time you just keep backsliding, especially when you are cutting out your cultural foods, it's not your fault. The problem is the fact that we are trying to get rid of the foods that we were raised on, that we enjoy, that genuinely bring us joy and we genuinely enjoy the taste of, in replacement for the standard American diet, which we sometimes enjoy, but we don't want to be eating every day. So when we are eating something that we don't enjoy frequently, we end up falling off track and going back to our cultural foods, and then we gain our weight back and think, oh, the cultural foods are the problem. The cultural foods are not the problem. The cultural foods are not the problem. The problem is that we don't understand how to modify our cultural foods to be a bit more conducive to our weight loss journey, aka substituting some of the carbs for more protein so that can help keep you fuller through the day. We don't understand that we still got to be mindful of our portion sizes. Back home, we were often, cooking in communities and portion sizes were kind of doled out to us. We didn't have the opportunity to constantly eat 24/7 like we do now. We weren't constantly eating on the go like we do now. So there needs to be a component of mindfulness when we are eating our cultural foods now, especially in a fast-paced society. And on top of that, we also have to be mindful of the fact that if you are a woman who's trying to lose fat, especially belly fat, you still need to be mindful of your stress management, because a lot of us are now in higher stress lives than we were back home. Different stressors, of course, but that still means that if we are constantly in a state of chronic stress, it is going to be harder for us to lose weight. So it's never the cultural foods that were the problem. It was just that you ended up in a new environment and a new life and a new society that never taught you how to maintain your weight and your health while still being able to maintain your culture. And if you're tired of scrolling online all the time, you've been trying to lose weight and keep it off for years, and you are really at a point where you just want guaranteed results and you want a blueprint to get you from point A to point Z and never have to touch another weight loss program or weight loss supplement or fat burner or weight loss medication again, you're going to want to comment burn, because in our Burn Belly Fat Blueprint, we help busy women, especially busy women of color like you, burn belly fat, lose 10 to 20 pounds in 90 days and get your energy and confidence back so that you can continue enjoying your life without ever having to cut out your cultural foods or your favorite foods ever again. Once again, comments burn or like this video for more information.